All right, Brent, meanwhile, the Vikings with the ball. That's been a familiar refrain. They've had it for 9 minutes and 17 seconds of this first quarter. 3rd down and 9. Kramer has a lot of time and nearly intercepted by Seth Joyner. Rick Fenny was the intended receiver, and the umpire gets knocked down. Hendi Ancich is shaken up, and he looks like he is in pain.
He took quite a lick here from Joyner, who was going for the ball. It appeared that Kramer was throwing the ball right to the referee, although he did have Fenny on the far side of the ref, and we'll take a look at it right here. That's rather frustrating for a quarterback, because now you're looking into a zone defense. Because, you know, it's not exactly the nickel defense, it's the referee defense.
And Seth Joyner may feel that if the umpire weren't there, maybe he would have picked it off as well. No one's happy right now. Hendi Ancich, the umpire working today, has been put on the stretcher, and he will be taken off, and so we will work with one less official. Here's the play again.
What Ancich should be doing is stepping up. He should not stand stationary there in the secondary. He should follow the pass rush up the field a little bit farther, and then he wouldn't be in the way of crossing routes right there. But the other thing, you know, these men aren't used to getting hit and knocked down. They're not young men out there, and they're strong. That's why I'm sitting up here, because I got tired of getting knocked down like that. Boy. One of the situations now we have is with Ancich being the umpire. He's probably the most important ref out there besides, of course, Jim Tunney. Now we'll have to have a substitute in there. Not actually a substitute. What they'll do is rotate positions. And this guy that's calling it now is out of position. We'll get his name for you in a minute.
It's the line judge who is standing right inside the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, Mark Konechny goes back, and Bucky Scribner will punt for the Vikings with 2:07 on the clock in this first quarter. Howard Rowe is the name of the line judge that time. And a fair catch called for by Konechny on the 13-yard line. 33-yard kick, but the Eagles hemmed it in their own area. Right now, let's tell you what kind of defense Minnesota has. It's impressive. Al Baker and Chris Dolman are the ends. Henry Thomas and Keith Millard the tackles. The linebackers are David Howard, Scott Studwell, and Jesse Solomon. In the secondary, Isaac Holt, who has blocked a punt already. Carl Lee, the other cornerback. John Harris. And now standing, strong safety Joey Browner make up the Minnesota defense, which has only yielded 6 points after the first quarter this season. 1st and 10 on the 13, Philadelphia. Cunningham, short drop, hits Chris Carter. Ridden out of bounds at the 16 by Carl Lee. Rest of the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles, Keith Byers and Anthony Toney in the running back spots. Mike Quick, who they haven't gone to yet, and Carter, the wide receiver. Rookie Keith Jackson, who's gotten off to an impressive start, the tight end. Up front, Matt Darwin.